Hey, it's Kevin, and it's Saturday night. Sorry about last week, guys. My internet was down, so I really couldn't do anything about it. We were shut off by the company. Didn't pay our bills. Sorry. But anyway, this week we're talking about childhoods, and I guess I'll just start then. I feel like I had a pretty happy childhood, the early years at least, very much so, I ran around, played in the mud, rode my bike, that kind of stuff. I mostly had guy friends. In fact, I don't think I really had a friend who was a girl until like third grade. Uh, so yeah. Um, I was very much into sports and working out and all that stuff. I was also fairly bookish at that point too, but it was intermixed with a lot of physical activity and whatnot. But like I said, around third grade, I started making friends with girls, and at first, I don't think that was necessarily by choice. Like around then is when I feel like I start to realize that me and the boys couldn't be just chill anymore. Like something had changed between us, and I just knew that for whatever reason, the things that had made me such a good friend before really didn't matter anymore. Because at that point they were starting to look at girls, I guess, and I know it seems sort of young, but it's not really. Um, so I guess I kind of retreated more into kind of like bookish things, and I spent a lot of my rest of my youth, um, well, especially after 12. That's when I stopped playing soccer, which I really liked, and that's probably when the sex differences really started to get pronounced. You know what I mean? I did have some guy friends in middle school and stuff like that, um, which was fun. But by high school, I had totally stopped with physical stuff like that, and I mostly just played video games and read and watched TV, and learned what I could that way. And, did internet stuff. I had friends, but I don't know. I really wanted to be alone, especially in that adolescent phase. I I really just started to. It was almost like cocooning myself off from the world, and I think it took me that whole time when I was really starting to isolate myself, which went on for a number of years, to really, I don't know, come out as who I am now, because I had a lot of stuff I had to work on, and I didn't live in a world where that language was easily acceptable, so I had a lot of things I had to work through, and a lot of, I don't know, being alone with myself and really getting a feel for what was going on truly on the inside, so I could know who I was, and so I could finally get rid of this weird feeling that I had had where I just didn't feel right. I had become pervasive, starting around, I don't know, like 8 or 9, and which progressed till I was like 12 to a full-blown thing that I just didn't understand, whereas I saw my trajectory taking me away from a place where I had felt comfortable, because, reality comes in and that's life, but I had to be alone with myself, at least personally, to get right with myself, to be able to deal with whatever was going to come at me from the outside world, on top of just being, an average kid. So yeah, that's my childhood. I don't know if that was helpful, because I didn't really grow up trans or gay or anything like that as out, but I did grow up as someone who was perceived as somehow different gender-wise and sexuality-wise, just by perception. But yeah, so that's it, I guess. So have a great one, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.